Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Becky Lynch was involved in a backstage fight on WWE Raw. The company has now issued a statement regarding the incident that saw the man attack Akira Tozawa and Maxine Dupri. Lynch has been proclaiming herself as the best female wrestler in WWE history over the last few weeks. However, Maxine Dupri took a shot at her by stating that while many may believe that, AJ Lee certainly does not think so. This caused Akira Tozawa to laugh out loud, which did not sit well with the Women's Intercontinental Champion. The man took out Tozawa with a punch before returning to lay out Dupri, who was checking up on the male star. WWE posted the video of the backstage incident on their official X handle. They'd also issued a statement, noting that Becky Lynch is completely unhinged. Becky Lynch joined Seth Rollins' faction, The Vision, at Clash in Paris, where she helped her husband defeat CM Punk. The man also slapped Punk multiple times on Raw, which eventually led to AJ Lee making her return to the global juggernaut. Lee teamed up with her husband at WrestlePalooza to defeat Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. The former Divas champion picked up the win for her team after making the man submit. This is the major reason why Becky lost her cool on Raw when Maxine Dupri mentioned AJ Lee. AJ has been absent from WWE programming since the match, along with CM Punk. While the best in the world is slated to make his return next week on Raw, there is no word on when Lee could be back. It will be interesting to see what's in store for the former Divas champion once she makes her return. Given that she made Lynch submit at WrestlePalooza, one can expect AJ Lee to go after the Women's Intercontinental Championship upon her comeback. CM Punk, on the other hand, seems to be moving on from the feud with Seth Rollins, as the latter currently has his hands full with Cody Rhodes, whom he will face for the Crown Jewel Championship at the Crown Jewel Premium Live event. WWE has once again found itself at the center of major headlines after a surprising backstage incident involving Becky Lynch and a male superstar reportedly escalated into a physical altercation. The company has now issued an official statement addressing the matter, fueling speculation and sparking intense fan debates about what this means for Becky Lynch's future and the wider WWE locker room environment. The incident is said to have taken place shortly after Monday Night Raw went off the air, catching many by surprise, as no one expected such a sudden confrontation between one of WWE's top female stars and a male competitor. Reports began circulating online late last night, initially dismissed as rumor, but the confirmation of WWE's statement has only heightened the intensity of the story. Becky Lynch, known to fans as The Man, has built her reputation by breaking barriers and pushing past limitations. From her history-making WrestleMania main event victory to her constant resilience in and out of the ring, Lynch has always been portrayed as a fighter with unshakable confidence. However, her involvement in what WWE officials are describing as an unplanned and unprofessional altercation with a male colleague has shocked fans and left industry insiders scrambling for answers. Although WWE's official statement stopped short of naming the male star directly, insiders have hinted that the confrontation may have stemmed from brewing tensions over creative direction and ongoing frustrations backstage. The company's statement reads in part that WWE does not condone any backstage incidents that escalate into physical confrontations between talent, and that appropriate measures will be taken following an internal review. The use of such carefully chosen language has only led to more speculation that the matter may be more serious than initially believed. Fans have immediately begun questioning whether this could result in disciplinary action for Becky Lynch, who has long been seen as one of WWE's most valuable assets, both from a merchandise standpoint and as a top-tier draw. Given her stature as a cornerstone of the women's division and one of WWE's most marketable names, any potential suspension or backstage fallout would have massive ripple effects throughout ongoing storylines. This incident has not only created a stir among fans, but also prompted former WWE stars and wrestling journalists to weigh in with their own theories. Some believe that the altercation was the result of mounting creative frustrations that have plagued many top stars in recent years, while others suggest that tempers simply flared in the heat of the moment after a disagreement. Becky Lynch has never shied away from speaking her mind about WWE management and creative decisions, and while she has often done so in a professional manner, she is also known to be fiercely passionate when it comes to defending her position. Social media exploded once the WWE statement was released, with fans flooding platforms like X and Instagram with reactions ranging from outrage to unwavering support for Lynch. Many of her supporters pointed out that she has always fought for equality in WWE, and some have even speculated that this confrontation could be spun into a storyline, though WWE's wording suggests it was not planned. On the other hand, critics have questioned whether this shows a lack of professionalism on her part, given her position as a locker room leader. The identity of the male star involved remains one of the biggest questions in this unfolding story. While WWE has kept the details close to the vest, several backstage insiders have claimed that the fight involved a well-known name rather than an undercard performer. If true, that would make this situation even more volatile, as it could affect not just Becky Lynch's standing but also another high-profile talent's career trajectory. The possibility of this spilling into television storylines remains uncertain, especially as WWE balances the need to protect its public image with the temptation of capitalizing on real-life drama to generate ratings. Historically, WWE has had to deal with high-profile backstage altercations before, from legendary disputes between top stars of the Attitude Era to more recent behind-the-scenes conflicts that eventually found their way into the public eye. Each time, WWE has attempted to manage the fallout carefully to maintain order, while also ensuring fans remain invested. This current situation with Becky Lynch adds a new layer of complexity, given that it involves intergender dynamics in a company that has often been criticized for its approach to male and female talent relations. What makes this case particularly significant is Becky Lynch's position in the company at this moment. Coming off high-profile matches and remaining one of the biggest crossover stars WWE has, she is not someone the company can easily sideline. Yet WWE's statement clearly indicates that they are taking the matter seriously, which means that disciplinary measures, whether public or private, cannot be ruled out. Some insiders have speculated that the company could issue fines, temporary suspensions, or even force the involved talents into mediation sessions to resolve their differences before they return to programming. In the meantime, speculation about how this situation will play out on screen continues to grow. Fans have theorized that if WWE chooses to integrate this real-life drama into storylines, it could lead to an explosive feud that would blur the lines between reality and scripted entertainment. However, such a move would also be risky, given the potential backlash if fans feel the company is exploiting an unprofessional incident. WWE has often walked this fine line before, but whether they are willing to do so now remains to be seen. As the wrestling world waits for further updates, one thing is clear. This situation has cast a spotlight on the volatile nature of the wrestling business, where personal pride, creative frustrations, and competitive drive can sometimes boil over into unexpected conflicts. Becky Lynch's involvement guarantees that this story will not simply fade away, as her influence and popularity ensure that fans will demand transparency about what really happened. WWE's official response has answered some questions while raising many more, and until more details emerge, speculation will continue to dominate the conversation. For now, WWE has attempted to present a united front, emphasizing professionalism and the need for talent to set a positive example. But with the eyes of the entire wrestling community watching, the company will have to tread carefully in balancing discipline with business priorities. Whether this incident becomes a turning point in Becky Lynch's career or just a brief bump in the road depends on how both WWE management and the fans respond in the days to come. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.